everybody hangs out at. A little last week recap. Winfield beat Sissonsville 46-14. Huff threw for 2 touchdowns and also had a rushing touchdown.
Jackson Vanscourt caught a touchdown. Ethan Raines had 1 rushing touchdown. Zach Bryan had a touchdown reception and a rushing touchdown. The defense only allowed 204 total yards from Sissonville, 6 sacks, a fumble recovery for a touchdown by Ben Clark.
Last week I said that the defense was really going to have to step up if we were going to win. Great game by Andrew Gibson. Great defensive game by Ben Clark. You guys did amazing. Super proud of you guys. Again tonight, defense big, and we're going to do great. Nitro, though, on the other hand, last week lost to Mingo Central 52-0. So Nitro's pretty good. A lot. This is the 3rd time that they've been held scoreless just this year. Well, +4 after tonight. Alright, generals for the weekend. There's a lot of stuff going on. So tomorrow we have the girls soccer team. They're playing in the sectional championship against St. Joe. It's at Winfield. It's at 12 o'clock. Be there. Our seniors deserve this to go on for another repeat, to go to states. Watch out for Cindy Cavender, Cami Fry. They're going to be shooting their shots, and I'm going to say that we get a dub. Now for the boys.
The boys team tomorrow will play St. Joe's as well. They'll be playing after the girls team, probably estimated time 3, and it's at home. Last year, the boys soccer team lost to St. Joe in the sectional championship, and hopefully looking for some revenge and some blood against St. Joe's tomorrow. So come out and support your girls and boys.
The boys are looking for revenge, I would say so. So now on to a little bit with the basketball team. What's going on with that, TK?
Well, like I said last week, the boys basketball team is hosting a cornhole tournament on October 29th at the high school at the soccer practice field, and it is $40 per team, and anybody can come out and support, or anybody can play, so come out. It's for a good cause for the basketball team, of course.
$40?
Alright, so also this week there is a cheer competition. It is next Tuesday at Hurricane High School, and it is at 6 o'clock. So be there and cheer on your girls. They cheer on for us all the time. Every single time we have a sporting event, they're there cheering us on. And they also have another cheer competition October 28th at Winfield. So that is our home cheerleading competition. They would love if you guys came. Miss Davis said that she expects every single student to be there and to cheer them on.
The volleyball team tomorrow will be playing in a Cardinal Conference tournament again at Chapmanville. So if you can make it out to Chapmanville, which is a long ways away, which no one knows where it is, come out, go out and support the volleyball team.
And then the cross country team has a state meet on Saturday morning. Big ups to Aaron Withrow, bro. You got this. Go bring us a big dub. Now a little time for something the fans of the vlog will know about. It's the Timberlake Football League. Timberlake Football League. Every single Sunday, TK, myself, the Colby Rogers, Ryan Kennedy, Jacob Scott, Schaefer Ball, David Trotter, Braden McGrew, Colson Ferguson, a bunch of students from Winfield High School go and play in the back of OSU Stadium, and we play a full game, maybe like a 5-minute break in between, and a little bit of news for this week for Timberlake football. Cody Wilson and Cameron Armstrong had a little tussle this week before this week's game. It was an inter-squad scrimmage, and just to dial it down a little bit, someone went up for a ball and they got blocked, and when they got blocked, their head hit the ground. It was super hard. Cody Wilson got up. He was furious. He went up after Cameron Armstrong, and just to say, I'm really looking for that matchup between those two boys this Sunday. OSU also has a brand new quarterback in Colby Rogers. I would say that he is the best quarterback in the Timberlake Football League. He has the best passing average and touchdown average, period, in the nation for Timberlake Football League. I'd say he's the best quarterback in the league. Don't at me.
No.
Who's the best quarterback then?
My quarterback is obviously Braden McGrew. He's QB1.
Oh my
He was my first overall pick. High hopes for Braden this year. We get some dubs because we some dogs.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Also, we have 4 players in the battle for the Cody Wilson Memorial Trophy. Number 1, with leading passing and touchdown passing yards, Colby Rogers. Number 2, leading and passes thrown and rushing yards, Colston Ferguson. Number 3, with the best completion rating in the country, 99%, with the one and only Braden McGrew. He is almost perfect on the season. And then number 4, Matthew Wright, with the most touchdowns in the whole league. Oh, wow. A little breaking news. Brian England has now been, oh my goodness, he has left Hayes Valley Prep and he has took the head coaching job at St. Albans.
Ew.
TK, how does that make you feel, being a former player of Brian England?
No words.
Give him a chance.
Well,
liberal.
So Brian England, during the summer, left and went to Hayes Valley Christian School. He signed with them to be an assistant coach in August. He has just now recently became the head coach at St. Albans. Isn't there something that's kind of ironic about that, TK?
Yes, because on December 5th, the Winfield boys basketball team will be playing against St. Albans. We some dogs.
Hey,
not Trot though.
Dim boys are gonna be live. They're looking for revenge. They're angry. They're looking for a big dumb. Hey, no mercy for the St. Albans Red Dragons.
Oh gosh.
No mercy at all. Student section will be behind the St. Albans bench that week, right behind Brian England, clapping on, being loud, getting in their heads. Got that one from the one and only Jacob Bayless. But in other words, sorry for that breaking news. Please come out and support the Timberlake Football League. We have a game at 5:30 at OSU Stadium, which is in Tyler Valley. So be there, come support either OSU or FBGM. My predictions for that week, I'm gonna say OSU 97 to FBGM's 86.
Good Lord, is it a basketball game?
TK, how do you feel?
You know, I'm a defensive man, and our defense is going to be big, bad. We have the best quarterback in the league. And guess what? It's Taylor Kennedy's dogs. We some dogs.
Hey, you're right a lot.
All right, other announcements. Now, for a very, very special segment, most of the people know this segment as the Bear segment
on the
actual college game day. Now, we're going to have the first ever segment of Jamal's Johnson's career. Now time for his picks.
As we swing it over
to the bare necessities. Come on, get up, Jamal. Get up, Jamal.
Here we go. After some time at Putnam County Parks and Recreation, I've taken time off from working at the wave pool to come on college game day. And
General game day.
General game day. My bad. You know, I'm ad-libbing as we go here. We want to do some picks. We're going to start with the #1 team in the nation, coached by one of our West Virginia boys, Nick Saban. We got to give it up for our West Virginia boys, born and raised.
Okay, time out, Jamal. First of all,
swinging over there.
Alabama. I don't care that Nick Saban is a West Virginia boy.
Roll Tide.
I hate Alabama with a burning passion. I hope Tennessee kills them. Literally kills them. Alabama won't score a point if Tennessee's defense steps up huge. Just like Trump's wall. Huge.
You lost too.
All right. Jamal, continue.
No. Well, not going to happen this week. Sorry to say, Matt Wright. We're going to have Alabama still on a roll. I don't think an offense has scored against Alabama in several weeks. They will definitely cover. And then just kind of for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I'm going to do my picks today with the Breast Cancer Awareness Month ribbon. So Alabama is the Jamal pick for this week. They stay #1 in big-time fashion. So let's move on to the USF Bulls against Tulane. We've got 11.5 for the spread on USF. Here comes Charlie Strong. Couldn't do anything in the Big 12.
Couldn't do anything at Texas.
Could not do anything at Texas. Unbelievably how sad it was and how bad Texas was under Charlie Strong. Doing a little bit better this week. They're just a couple of points away from scoring some game or from winning some games in the Big 12. But Charlie Strong is on a roll at USF. Still one of the only undefeated teams in the nation. I got to stick with the Bulls this week. I'm going with Charlie Strong and the Bulls. They will cover the spread, and they win again this week at Tulane.
Hey, that's a good pick. That's a good pick, Jamal. Good pick.
So far, we're staying on the left side of the board. Looks like there's a trend going on the left side of the board. And Toledo, 5-1, doing some good things. Well, this game's going to be played at the Glass Bowl. We're going to look at Akron, who's on a roll, lost 3 of their first 4 games against some good teams. Had to play against the #2 team in the nation, Penn State. Lost big there, 30-52. But since going into MAC play, they've won 3 games in a row. So their record stands at 4-3 right now. But it's not going to be good enough to get it done on the road at Toledo this week. Jamal goes with Toledo at the Glass Bowl. They'll be winning this week. So there you have it, Jamal's first picks for General Game Day. Hope to see you back next week.
All right, a little information about Akron. We have the best D1 athlete in the state, in Grant Thixon. What did he do? He went to visit Akron?
Yes, he's visited numerous colleges, which Akron was one, and we heard some very good and positive things about him.
All right, now for a very, very special interview with the one and only William Greer. So, if you don't, Will, excuse me, Will Greer, come up.
This is Joseph.
Thanks to be here. Thanks to be here.
Joseph. Boy.
Carl Joseph.
Welcome. Thank you. I see our friend Will Greer has shaved and has trimmed down on the hair, so thank you for being here, Will.
Thanks for having me.
So the team's looking good this year, very well. 2-1 in conference play right now. You're doing well, 8th in the Heisman race right now. What do you think is your goal by the end of this year? Or what do you want to achieve?
My goal obviously is to win the Big 12. You know, I think we can beat TCU in the Big 12 championship. I think we should have beat them 2 weeks ago, but you know, some bad Big 12 refs.
We don't talk about them.
Bad calls. You know.
Don't talk about them. That it?
Yep. Big 12 championship.
So with Baylor this week, they are 0-6 on the year. Do you think there'll be a challenge at all?
Yeah, I think it's a trap game for us, but I think Dana's got us ready to play. You know, we're so good on offense now. Defense getting better every week. I say we beat Baylor by 21 plus.
Good answer.
Okay, I didn't know you were interviewing. But so you and David Stills have been called one of the best duos of quarterback and wide receiver combo in the nation. What do you think of David Stills right now?
I mean, he was recruited a quarterback at USC, but he's probably the best athlete I've ever seen in my entire life. He can play QB, he can play wide receiver, he can probably play running back if he wanted to, but I love him as my receiver right now. I'll throw TDs all day to him.
Good answer. I had another question, I forgot what it was.
Good job, T.
It's kind of awkward.
Woo!
All right. So, thank you, Will. Hopefully, be back on the show here in a little bit.
Will, thank you for joining us. All right, now for a very special segment of the best signs for this week. We have a couple people who've brought in signs this week. Let's just check who they are. Okay, so we have one. You, sir, you. Come on down. Come on down. All right. Please explain the sign and what it says.
Snyder's dogs, woof woof.
What does that mean?
Means we're coming to grind.
Oh, I like
Taking
that.
to Pound Town tonight.
You got predictions for tonight?
Yeah. I have Winfield 49, Nitro 7.
Oh, that's good. All right. So what does dogs mean for the people that don't know?
They're dogs. They play with.
Defense always wins games, son. All right, thank you, sir. Right here, sir. Come on down. The Krusty Krab is unfair. Please explain.
Mr. Krabs isn't fair, you know. Krusty Krab is unfair. I'm on protest.
Protest for the Krusty Krab.
Yeah. I see that you have another one on the back.
Yeah, what's
sir.
the back say?
Warriors blew a 3-1 lead.
Okay, leave.
That's just given. That's just given.
Oh, all right. I think this wins for best sign tonight. Show them and please explain.
All right, win or lose, at least we don't live in Nitro. It's pretty much just because Nitro sucks. So, yeah.
And they're pretty smelly.
Is that a 2 or an L?
I didn't make this sign.
It's an L. Like Nitro's gonna be having tonight.
This will be Winfield's 3rd week in a row playing against Polka. So please come out and support.
It's ring season, Bronson.
Shots are being called by William Greer. Will Greer just called out Bronson and said #ring season for the Polka Dots. Their mascot is a dot because for the last 3 years, that's what they've had as a record. A big dot as a 0.
That made sense.
That made sense a lot.
So now for our picks, if Will Greer would like to come back up here. Come on in, buddy. Come on in. Yeah. All right, dude. So these are our college picks. So first, a big game. We got Michigan, number 19 Michigan, at number 2 Penn State. TK, if you would go first.
Penn State.
Well, I like Saquon Barkley. He is my Heisman pick. So, yes, it's very, very, very weird name, and I probably said that wrong, but
Saquon.
it's a night game at Penn State at College Park.
It's a whiteout.
It's a whiteout. So,
Sandusky was innocent.
liberal again.
All right.
Penn State big.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Penn State. As the one great Braden McGrew always says, get pinned. Michigan Wolverines are gonna get pinned tonight by Penn State. Brian Fisher, I hope they have a great game. I know that you love them. All right, Will Greer. Between Michigan and Penn State, who you got and why?
Well, I'm saying Penn State because they got the best player in the college football right now, Saquon Barkley, as I say it. And Michigan dumped that bum coach of theirs, Rich Rodriguez.
We don't discuss his name.
Traitor!
Penn State big.
Darn England.
All right. So now we have number 11 USC at number 13 Notre Dame. I'm gonna go Notre Dame. I really think USC is overrated. People have said that their quarterback should be the Heisman Trophy winner. Strongly disagree. He is literally not that good. Yeah. And Coach Corso said that USC was gonna be the national champions. I disagree. T, who you got?
Got Notre Dame. Notre Dame is at South Bend again. It's a night game.
They got praying Jesus on their side.
USC and Notre Dame have had a history together at Notre Dame with great games. So Sam Darnold is not my Heisman pick, and he's not going to do well. And USC is still overrated and will always be overrated, and they suck. So
all right,
Didn't they go like 30-2 at one point? Like over a 3-year span.
You're wearing Marshall.
William Greer, go.
I'm picking Notre Dame. I'm a Catholic guy. Catholic guys got to stick together. So going with the Fighting Irish.
All right, number 10, Oklahoma State. OSU Cowboys. Hey, there he is, the Cowboy.
Let's shoot the text.
Pistol Pete. Hey, Fire on pistol.
Pistol
Oh.
firing. What do you say, Jonathan Dupee?
All right, so number 10, Oklahoma State versus Texas. As Jamal talked about last year, Texas couldn't do anything.
Rudolph just like they did Baker Mayfield. I got Texas by a field goal.
I like that pick, actually.
Not so fast, my friends.
Ooh.
Oklahoma State.
Get picked.
Oklahoma State. Close game. Mason Rudolph, Heisman candidate.
All right.
Goes me.
Now for our good friend, kind of a brother to us, David Trotter. Marshall plays at Middle Tennessee. TK, who you got first? See, last week, well, the week before last, you picked Marshall. You got a dub. The week after that, you didn't pick Marshall and you lost. I've picked Marshall every time, and right now I'm 5-1 with them. Who do you got?
Middle Tennessee, just leaving it at that.
Middle Tennessee?
Yep.
Again. I'm going with Marshall. I think Brady's gonna have another great game this week. Chase Litton
Overrated.
is
Overrated.
a little overrated, but I still think he's gonna have a great game. Defense needs to step up too. Marshall, who do you got?
Oh, I didn't know we were picking high school games right now.
Oh.
Middle Tennessee.
Middle Tennessee.
All right, now for your school, West Virginia University at Baylor. I'm going with the gold and the blue. Go ahead and start playing country roads right now. Baylor is 0-6. After tomorrow, they're going to be 0-7. West Virginia big. Dogs are coming out. Will Greer throwing bombs down the field. David Sills is going to have 6 touchdowns by himself. All right, TK, who you got? Why?
Well, at the beginning of the season, Baylor opened up against Liberty, and they lost to Liberty at home. West Virginia has not played a high school team, and they've won all their games so far, and they will beat Baylor. Will Greer will have another tremendous game. Justin Crawford will have a tremendous game. Tony Gibson's dogs will eat the Bears alive. Alive.
I like that prediction.
WVU by at least 49.
Will Greer, go big fella.
Obviously, I'm picking us. The alphabet has more W's in it than Baylor has in its win column.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna throw 4 TDs. David Sills can catch 3 of them. I don't know who's gonna get the next one, but I'll throw 5, maybe 4.
On a good day.
On a good day, yeah. Baylor's defense sucks, so.
All right, West Virginia big. Now time for our high school picks. Will Greer, thank you very much for picking on college. You're gonna stay and you're gonna help pick with the high school?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So South Charleston plays at Huntington. I'm gonna go South Charleston. I'm gonna go South Charleston. I'm gonna go South Charleston. Let me finish.
Albans beat them.
I'm looking for an upset. Huntington is great. Huntington might have the best player in West Virginia, but I want to go with an underdog. I'm going with South Charleston. T, I know you're about to roast me alive, but go.
He can't roast anybody. You look in the mirror lately?
TK, go.
Well, South Charleston lost to St. Albans last week, but St. Albans is a good team, and Huntington has a very good player in Michael Dawson, and Huntington is going to win easily.
Will, who you got?
Huntington, they're the #1 team in the state. Michael Dawson's just a beast. I got to go with the Highlanders on this one.
All right, now for Cabell Midland at St. Albans. This is going to be a great game.
I got St. Albans.
Me and TK and a couple other guys went to St. Albans when they played University. Amazing game. St. Albans played great. Their defense stood up, and they should have beaten University. This is going to be a really close game, but I'm going with St. Albans. Brian England, please bring home a win for them. So, TK, who you got, bud?
Okay, first off, Brian England does not coach football; he coaches basketball.
I know, but
so
he's still gonna help.
he can't bring home a W.
Yeah.
He can anyways, but anyways.
We are throwing shade today. Goodness gracious.
But anyway, St. Albans is the team that I am going to pick because St. Albans played University, who is very overrated as well, and St. Albans will win by a touchdown.
St. Albans hasn't beat Cabell Midland in 20 years. But they get it done tonight with Reggie Jackson as All-State running back.
Reggie Jackson.
St. Albans gets the dub.
All right. Now for a high school game. Scott at Poca. So this will be probably the most high-scoring game in West Virginia history.
When do we start covering midget league games?
I don't know if this is A team, B team, but I
D
think
team for sure.
I think this might go in Poca's favor. Poca had a little win streak. Scott, I don't even know what to say about them. I'm saying Poca. T.
Oh, I didn't know we were still doing middle school games. I know. But it's gonna be a tie.
A tie?
Yes.
You can't tie.
Yes, you can. You can tie.
In middle school, you can tie.
Well, middle school you can tie. Okay, Will G, who you have?
I got Poca. I feel bad I cut out Bronson Skeens. He's a great receiver. You know, it is ring season for Poca. They're gonna beat Scott by 21 plus. So
Kelly
Poca
Rain
wins.
Rogers says Poca, get off the dots.
All right.
Poca
Dots
wins.
will win.
Now for the horrible, the no good.
Poca has a D1 athlete in Steven Stein.
Steven Sean.
He's gonna go to Elon just like TJ Douglas. He's gonna do great things there. But
Steven Sean.
Parkersburg is just too much to handle. Hurricane cannot stop Parkersburg's run game. Parkersburg wins.
You're going with Parkersburg.
Parkersburg wins.
Good pick, good pick. Now time for what everybody has been waiting for. Your Winfield Generals at home in a black/pink out for breast cancer awareness. We play the one and only Nitro Cats. Meow, meow, meow. Student section blackout. Be there, be proud.
Is this the cat mix commercial?
Nitro.
It's a meow mix, TK.
Nitro is 2-5. They are looking for some sort of spark on the team. Their quarterback better watch out for Coach Snyder's dogs. They are fed up, they're angry, they're ready to get a big dub. Last week I said that they played amazing versus Sissonsville, and I'm going to call it again. Andrew Gibson's going to have a great night. Ben Clark going to have a great night. Jackson Vanskoy is going to add up to the pile of sacks that he has this year. Defense big. I'm saying that we get a great win. Huff is looking to control his success though. So I'm looking for Huff to throw at least 3 touchdowns tonight. Wide receivers look to expose Nitro's secondary. Fish is going to stay on his streak.
What secondary?
I'm going to say that Jackson has another long bomb, and Zach Bratton's going to have another long touchdown tonight. And the defense is going to succeed with their pass rush. TK, how do you feel, bud?
I think Will Gert has something to say before I do.
I don't.
But Zach Bryan had a career game last year, and Huff.
Hey, all right, be there at General Stadium tonight at 7 o'clock. Wear your black and your pink. I'm saying a big win for the Generals. What is that? You say yes, 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 yes. Be there. Let's go, Gens.
And we're out.
I am going to work.